here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. On the Bills sideline, it is Sean McDermott. This side not able to get it done in their home opener. Hoping for some better luck on the road here. Opposing them is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys also on the losing end of their opener. So we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And amidst the rain, we're off from East Rutherford. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early go-ins of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a play on push.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Allen. And he let his man too much there. Incomplete, 4th down coming. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Cook's right, this one up the gut. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. He's slated down to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. It's a design boot. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Third and goal for Allen. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the sideline every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Jets.
Here's Hall on the give. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up. Now it's Cook. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. Pushing for the red zone, and he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there, and that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. The Mets got it. In, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a James Cook touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Start to drive and ball. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And a shotgun, Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Runs on third. This is Lazard looking the right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off play action, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
1st and 10. That's a 40-40.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Coming right is Hall. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way. Bring up 4th down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Starts his return from the 23. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. The 10. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6.
They wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. To the air, it's Allen after the pick. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll be brought down to 17 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Secures this at the 17. Takes out a one-stop. Gets offense, now set to take over. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They'll send their tight end right. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go right back to Hall. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
Now Fields. Finds him over the middle. Well, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. Let's go for Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Fields looking to throw. The catch is made near the edge. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Oh, he's going to run for it. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets at a deficit.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right.
319, Jesse, that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. That is exactly why he rallied to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Fields to throw it. He brings it in. He drives this down to the 8 before going out. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. Have that confidence built. That's important.
Johnson now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our 2nd week in studio, 2nd week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And this is John Mechie. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Pass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. What we're seeing now, Brock, we've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they can jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a play on push. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Caught, nice game left side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bills' 13-yard line.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. We're good.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from 35 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Play action now with Allen. Buying some time left. Throwing deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Number 86.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and your quarterback will find you again.
Cook is hit and he fumbles it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down, that playbook wide open.
They'll try the right side with Cook. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep,
and he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and cut to him. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 39-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jets out to begin another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They put a receiver in motion right. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hurry up, hurry up. Move 58, move 58, set.
Play action, Fields. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pass it down close. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Got a good play at the ring there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Bills 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. Well, he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Allen going to the air. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And this one does not go far.
These running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Oliver with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Next with his back, Paul. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. No one open, so he kicks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here we go, son. 19 winning.
Fields out of the gun. He's running for it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Tight end in motion right.
319, got that. Right.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. You've got to be ready for that check.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now comes their punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Here's Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another one for Cook. Across midfield at the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills up by 4. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. The really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Here's a game to Cook. And he has the Bills the 1st down, and that drop should clinch them this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.